Welcome to this week's episode of the Compliance Digest, presenting topics on all things compliance related. My name is Alex Krenke, and joining me this week is Kate Lucchesi, one of our account executives here at QuestCE. Kate, welcome back.
Thank you.
This week, we're going to be talking about technology and how it's going to be impacting the financial landscape out there. And specifically, we're going to be focusing on this new brand of financial investment tools that are coming out there, and how it's going to impact your own reps, your own firm, and really your own jobs. So, Kate, today, what drew you in about this topic initially?
Well, I've been reading a lot of articles about new and up-and-coming online investment tools, and I wondered how it would impact the industry as a whole. And I found it interesting that about 100,000 advisors will be leaving the industry within over the next about 10 years. And you wonder who's going to replace those advisors. As new, younger talent rises, I also think that online solutions will also rise. And this may sound a little depressing. However, it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. Other industries have seen the same sort of impact as well. For example, tax accountants. Some people find an online solution easy to use, and they might have simple taxes to prepare, so it might be the best solution for them. However, some people still like to go to their tax accountant, bring all their documents and know that someone's there kind of double checking everything and preparing their taxes correctly for them. Another example is a compliance program solutions. This is a prime example of the world that we live in. Many clients depend on me to get their compliance programs up and running for the year. And then also kind of look to me for up-to-date compliance information. Even with this, though, we do also have our Firm Element Express solution, which is a self-service online tool that can kind of do some of the similar things that I do. However, I'm here to kind of help anyone out. I'm there by, I can be reached by phone, by email. It's nice to have that person there to, pick up the phone and call if there's something that you need or if you have a question, opposed to kind of relying on yourself and the online solution.
We're getting really, really close to that tax deadline, and I think we've all seen that commercial, and it really sticks out because it's impactful. When they talk about that figure of that large number of money left on the table by people doing their own taxes. So, there is something to be said about going to the experts and having someone with a professional background manage those important tasks like your taxes and your travel to make sure that you don't screw something up. So given that, what are your thoughts on these new digital advisors? How do you think they're going to impact the industry?
I don't think they'll necessarily be a negative impact. With the baby boomer generation soon retiring, many of these people in the generation have or will look for financial advisors that they can trust and advise them in the right direction. Online solutions put more pressure on making decisions on your own. Like I said, you have to kind of make yourself more knowledgeable about a product or, where you want to go with, investing or whatnot. So I definitely think that financial advisors that you can actually see in an office are able to customize your financial plan to your specific needs. And you kind of feel a little bit more like you have someone in your corner helping you out. Mm-hmm. On the flip side of this, many younger people might find the online solutions to be right up their alley. In a digital world nowadays where everyone has a smartphone, you can access online solutions almost anywhere. And people might find the ease of use of these online solutions kind of alluring, and they want to, kind of discover that a little bit more. And this could definitely impact people's decision on whether they want to use an online solution or, possibly meet with someone in person. Another thing is the cost of many of these online solutions. They may undercut those of financial advisors. And, this will only drive up competition, which can be, a good thing. I think that the ability for the financial advisor to handhold their customers, though, it will always win out. To be able to be only a phone call away, maybe a short drive down the road, to be able to meet with those clients and kind of handhold them through their decisions, definitely can have, a great impact. I think having that personal interaction and reassurance from another human being can be a powerful tool.
I agree. One of the things we want to close on today, because I think it's important, is this idea of fear of technology. And really, there's two ways to think about that and look at it. One being fear of embracing new technology, such as these online investment tools, because you don't think they're going to work or you think they're going to be too complicated. That's more of the traditional route. The other side I do want to talk about because it's important is this idea of fear of technology taking over your job. So, with this new era and new wave of technology coming out there, how do you protect your job and prevent yourself from being outsourced given these new tools that are coming out there?
Well, I think a few items that can be done to keep your clients coming back for more and just keep them coming back. One would be providing exceptional service. And you might say to me, of course, that's a no brainer. However, this is really important. You want to make sure you're putting yourself in your client's shoes. Uh, you want to, you really want to think about the client experience and do things that make you stand out from others in the industry and any online tool. An example of this is an online tool can't send a handwritten note of thank you to you. So that's just one more step of providing the exceptional service. Two, always remember your actions speak louder than words. You may work for a company that is well known, very trusted, but you have the ability to stand out on your own and kind of make those positive interactions with your clients. And three, it never hurts to learn new things in an ever-changing world. There's always new rules to follow, new products to sell, and it's really important that you just keep yourself knowledgeable. And if you specialize in certain products, that it just makes you more desirable and a sought after resource. Overall, being an account executive, I definitely relate to this topic and know that in coming years, more online solutions will rise. But people will always appreciate another person to interact with and help them out. And, whether it's their financial situation or a company looking for a compliance solution.
And we're a technology firm, and I think we're, obviously a little bit biased, but I would agree with you 100% there. There's really no replacing the personal touch of having somebody on the other end and having that expertise to make sure that while you do have this new solution that can help you streamline a lot of the processes that you have in house, it does help to have somebody that's more familiar with the tool to make sure you're doing everything correctly and that everything's getting done right. The way we see technology being leveraged in this new wave of technology is that you can use it really as a tool to help recruit new people because you'll have these good solutions. And then you'll have more free time to spend more face time with these reps and making sure that they have everything they need to be successful. So, Kate, that'll cover it for today. Do you want to thank you for joining us and talking about the impact of the technology we'll have and these new investment tools and how we can navigate around them to make them work to our advantage? That'll cover it for this week's episode. We'll see you in another couple of weeks for another episode of the Compliance Digest.